Dollar up and Bitcoin going down. This is our story. You want to know the last information about the crypto world? Yes, then smash that like button because it's time for Crypto News, fun on the right crypto topic. So let's go tell you everything about the crypto world. Remember to watch the last video. We told you everything about Block Galicia, and you need to know that we were going up with Bitcoin and then we started going down. We are happy one day and then we are sad again. Between $27,000 and $28,000 right now. We even broke $28,000, but then we lost 1 billion in market cap in just 60 seconds, just like that. So heads cut off for bears and then for bulls too. And today's video, the really truth about this dump on Bitcoin inspired in this video. Awesome to see this guy with more than $500,000 translated into Spanish.
Y la bomba de Bitcoin parece haber fallado. Sabemos por qué falló y también sabemos que...
But they are not using AI as we told you to do in our channel. Remember, you can sum up this video, really simple thing, and then you can go to our AI channel and there you know how to do that. And it's very interesting that you learn how to do this, because again, we go back to the title of the video. You can see the title is the real reason for the Bitcoin dump. Is the worst over or it's not? And then I asked ChatGPT if it's true that inside this transcription, you can see the reason for the dump, but there's no reason whatsoever. So we have clickbait there. They tell us about Bitcoin, it's true, about Sam Bankman-Fried's trial, about Satoshi Nakamoto Twitter account and how it started working again, like writing again, and some other stuff about Ethereum ETF in spot, etc. But there's no truth about what's going on. So that's why we are naming this video the real reason for the dump today. And remember, we told you we had some homework to do in the CME futures with those gaps. So probably we need to fill them, even though we are going up right now in the 4 hours chart. Well, I expect these gaps to be filled. Again, I'm not expert. I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen. So do not find here financial advice and do your own research. But the real reason for me, dollar. And you can see how Bitcoin, if we compare Bitcoin with the dollar behavior, how Bitcoin went up. Why? Because we were on the weekend where that chart would move for dollar. But once we started the week, well, you can see that dollar keep on moving up, and that meant that Bitcoin went down. So that's the real reason. We are all in hands of the macroeconomics, and you can see about that US national debt jumped 275 billion in a single day. It has increased by 448 billion in the last 2 weeks alone. So consider what a fiasco this is. In a single day, the US added more than half of Bitcoin's entire market cap in debt. That's something like 10 million Bitcoin. And yet, there's still people that aren't sure if $27,000 is a good price to buy. So crazy. So crazy too that we are there with the resistance line in the top in the weekly chart, Red Capital telling us, again, representing the pessimistic people that we might still go lower. And maybe we go lower, you can see that we went as high as previous highs, something like this. But maybe we are just gonna retest the yellow line right now and then start moving up again, maybe to an all-time high, at least of the previous months, to $32,000, $35,000. What do you think about that? Will we fill the gap in the $35,000? Well, will October closing the green as September did? We told you everything about that in this video. You have to watch it if you missed it. And remember, we told you that October and November are the best months for Bitcoin in history. Here you have September. We go deeper today with the prediction. We had a green close in the monthly. But what about October? Well, in story of Bitcoin, we can see 8 Octobers in the green and just 4 in the red, which is so cool. And you can see the last 4 were green. So probably we are up for a new green month in October. What do you think about that? And what about the returns in October for Bitcoin from 60% as minus 4% as we told you yesterday? But I tell you today about my prediction. I believe that we are doing something very similar to 2015. And you can see there 18% drop in August. We dropped this year 11%, 2% up in September, 3.9% we did right now. And now for October, you can see that at that point, if I'm not in the picture, you can see that we had a 33% up. So maybe, hopefully, we're going to go 33% up, and then November 19, and we close the year with a nice 14%. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I think so. Also consider that the last 2 times we had a green candle in October. We had a green candle in, the last 2 times we had a green candle in September. We had a green candle in October. So maybe we are having the same situation. It's true that in 2012, we had a green September and a red October, but this was just a small pause till a new all-time high. True. So we might be just emulating one of those scenarios where we are going to go to a really nice last quarter of the year. Maybe that 70% up we told you in past videos, watch them all. And now Crypto Jelly telling us that it's good that we drop, because that means a more sustainable going up for Bitcoin. Probably good if we still some time accumulating there. The market is neutral today, no fear, no greed, and we are so scared. It's almost Halloween time, and we have Sam Bankman-Fried. It started with the trial today, and well, it's funny to know that he sent a letter to his girlfriend saying the good things about its personality and the good idea it was to be together. It wasn't for the economic war in the world, neither for the crypto world. Thank you for all the fiascos you created. And then you have to consider that in the first day of the trial, he didn't say much. And the idea is this trial can go as long as 6 weeks, and he's facing at least 20 years, depending of the decision of the judge. If you want to know more, I leave you all the links in the description below to articles, but mostly we have to wait. And O'Leary, that was one of the most important advisors for FTX, is this guy keeps on defending the undefendable things that you can defend. And here we learned that he was paid $15 million just for like 20 mentions on Twitter and things like that. So crazy. More bad news may be Coinbase. It is listing 18 altcoins trading pairs. So consider those if you have them in Coinbase. Maybe this is a good thing because we are separating in the market. Things that can't be regulated are not good with things that are compliant with government needs, maybe so. And bad news or maybe good news for Chainalysis, cutting off 15% of staff. Remember, this is a very controversial company because it's made for tracking transactions, but they are helping some institutions, some government institutions, and some part of the community believe this goes against crypto ethics. Elon Musk calling fiat currency a scam. Crazy thing, good for Elon, that was here in this tweet, not loading right now, playing a game and being a gamer on X. So he wants gamers to come into X. We'll see about that. And more about X and Elon Musk. Community is asking him to dump Satoshi's X account. There's this account with the blue check. So you can see that the blue check means nothing today. And this belongs allegedly to a friend from Cartwright. Remember the guy pretending to be Satoshi Nakamoto. And then after 5 years, they wrote some stupid text there Like, there are many people who don't want you to know the truth. It's not that they want to silence this account. They want to silence you. 2024 is the year of the dragon and things like that. But we know the guy who's behind this and how just nonsense this is. And more scared about Celsius, but we are seeking court approval to start repaying customers by year end, according to this article, and Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky to start facing trial in September 2024. So time for trials for these guys involved in previous fiascos. And we have some more good news. Today, Ethereum application from the New York Stock Exchange to the SEC. So we have their grayscale. They want to turn a fund they have in Ethereum into a spot for Ethereum, an ETF. That would be awesome if approved. And it's got to that Honda now has this intermediary where you can pay with crypto for buying those cars. Very interesting. Ethereum going now to the moving average of 25 after finding resistance in the 100 line. And remember, we told you that might be the scenario as we compare it here. We wanted it to broke, but we went down. So maybe we need to wait some time and we'll break like here and go to the moon in the next months. What do you think about that? Right now, we're still respecting the legendary support for Ethereum. Ripple got formal approval for Singapore payment license, which is good for them. And also they have another win on the trials. The SEC lost again. An appeal for a landmark ruling was rejected. So good things for XRP. Even the news, it's going down right now. Bitcoin fighting for the green. The bubbles mostly in the red. And here in CoinGecko, you see the most important ones in the green. And you can see that buy button that I don't like anymore. So I wish that in a couple of days, in some time, we'll move forever to DEX tools. And there we'll see everything, not just DeFi, NFTs, but also the most important ones too, as the CEO told us on Blog Galicia. And now we're telling you everything about DEX Force Festival. We're gonna be there Friday 10 November in Barcelona. If you want to know everything about this, do not miss the last video. We told you everything about it. And thank you to Mutant Beers, to Crypto Space Spain, also to Miguel Caballero. They all told us, even Eneco, Astorquiza, Crypto Chapela, and Material Bitcoin, because they gave us a shout out and Twitter on social media. Miguel Caballero, and to tell us, remember that you have to tell us day in Madrid. If you are here on Friday and Saturday, you are going to have there some workshops, etc. So go there. And if you want the NFT from Galicia, just look at your email. You are going to have their notice if you were in the Congress. And now for safety, be careful. Tom Hanks and Zelda Williams were farms of AI-generated deep fakes. They pretended that Tom Hanks was endorsing a dental plan, but it's not him. And biggest is with Mr. Beast. This guy has millions and millions of followers. He's a really huge influencer in the world. And now we have this deep fake where he is allegedly asking you to enter into scam. And listen how real this sounds.
Watching this video, you're one of the 10,000 lucky people who'll get an iPhone 15 Pro for just $2. I'm Mr. Beast, and I'm doing...
And those are going to be improved in the future, so be careful. If you find myself telling you about the course or telling you about some money or going here or there, be careful. This might be, it will be for sure, a scam. I told you everything about that in AI News. Watch our artificial intelligence channel and you will learn about it, and you will learn how to do things like this from Altcoin Daily here, an archipelagos for Bitcoin, no location, of course. What about these cats? These are the kings in the crypto world. They just jumped into the train of financial freedom. And what about this guy? Well, this guy is exhausted. So let's rest for a little bit. We are already researching the news we think you might find interesting, and we'll share them with you here. Crypto news, fun on the ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!